Yeah, Symphony of the Fallen was the first film that we did. That was the first film I ever showed M. Dot Strange.
Oh, tell them
Um,
about. Remember our film festival we had
yeah,
in the warehouse
yeah, we had a film festival with a bunch of couches, and the majority of the film were M. Dot Strange's
and
films because
yours.
he
So
makes more films than anybody I know in the
I
world.
started my own film festival just to show mine and my friends. But
And I brought Symphony of the Fallen, and people got to see a crazy kung fu flick,
yeah.
and people liked it, and it was cool, and it made me want to show more. And so I made this film basically to show where the character from Symphony of the Fallen came
Or
from.
you know what? I think something you could do is give some tips to people because I'm sure like I give tips to people about making their own animated films, but you would be the guy to know to tell them how to make their own like action and martial arts films.
Well, the thing I think the thing to do is come up with a good idea first,
Hmm.
and then write it down. And even if it sounds impossible, write it. Just write it. I didn't do anything else but just write for the
Well, I
longest
think
time.
the
Just
thing you should
solidify the
tell
story.
people too, right? Because I think with no budget, you have a hard time finding actors that aren't going to get killed or whatever doing martial arts. So didn't you have like martial arts school or training on the side, and you like recruited the people and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah. I recruited people and I taught a martial arts class in stunts for about 2 years before we actually ever like went out and did any of this. And I have a background in martial arts. I've been doing
Yeah,
Shaolin Kung
so
Fu
you got
for
them all
9
ready,
years.
so it wasn't really a matter of whether they could do the stunts. It was just about, all right, now we got to make a movie, right?
So I really taught them um, more about how to pull off stunts. You know, we made up moves and everything like that. And I wanted it to be authentic, and I wanted it to be something that fit the person. I wasn't trying to just come up with random moves. I wanted something that they could do and they could feel comfortable with. You know, so that was kind of my aim with all the stunt training. I didn't, any of the actors that had to do stunts, they already had to have kind of a background and an aptitude, and they had to be dedicated because basically every Friday of their life was dedicated to me for 2 years, and mine was dedicated to them too.
Did you ever just make
And
them like jump up and down in place for no reason, just because you could?
not just because I could, I did it so they could jump higher for me because, you know, people don't believe that you have superhuman strength if you can't jump,
Yeah.
and so
But
jumping was
it'd
like
be
a
good,
big
like you
deal.
just make them jump like that, and then you just punch them one time, like randomly, and then you look at them and you'd be like, that's what I'm talking about. And then since you teach them, they wouldn't know what you're talking about, but you could get away with it.
See, I never was abusive. Actually, I was the anti-abusive.
That's why I use dolls, because I do stuff like that. The ultimate, like Sheldon, straightforward power.